it is not only a great place to work and learn, but it's also a great place to have breakfast and lunch. I never realized that I'd be here 30 years or that this would be my career. And it's been wonderful. Are you a cool kid? Did you get your vegetables?
I did.
You got them? How many do I got? 2 cool kids? Okay.
Cool kid.
You're a cool kid? You sure are a cool kid. Okay, did you get your applesauce? No. How about some fruit? How about some cheese? Mary Beth, you're a cool kid too? Okay, you guys got to get your fruit and vegetables.
She puts a lot of effort into her job. It's really important to her to do a good job at what she does.
She's always treated my kindergartners so nicely.
And she knows each student's name, she knows about their families.
Okay, Tyler, what are you doing? You're a cool kid too? Oh my gosh, I'm having a run today. Okay. Do you want carrots or green beans?
I get green beans.
Okay.
They feel secure. They know consequences for their actions. They feel safe. And she's just an excellent person, very caring, and they know that.
During breakfast some mornings, you'll find her reading to students and being a really strong, avid MSU fan. She also often has green and white days for the students.
I love these kids, and I've seen some of them from little kindergartners all the way up to, well, 5th grade, and then they come back as an adults here, and I just love the school.
So many students have went through here, and she remembered me when I walked back in the door with my daughter. She knew who I was, she knew my name, and I think, with all the kids that have been around here, it's nice that she can still remember names.
We have a new program this year, and we're giving kids choices. And the new company, again, is called Airmark, and the food is really good, and the kids really seem to like it. This is my kitchen, and this is where I prepare between 200 and 230 meals today. We try to have them all ready so that by the time the server comes, we're all ready for the kids. And I think this lunch program that we have this year is really good because we have lots of choices, and it's almost like homemade.
I like Miss Munson because she makes great food like my grandpa.
This is my server, Pole Vu. She's my right-hand gal here. She's wonderful. She's awesome. I couldn't do this job without her. And she always has a wonderful smile for the kids, and she's a very loving person, and I'm really proud to have her on my team. Thank you, Polly.
Miss Munson is the best. She's better than the rest. Go, Miss Munson!
Any of you kids need any help with anything? Are we done? Are you done with this? Bonnie, hurry up and start eating. Okay?
She's wonderful with children. I'm a literacy teacher, so I'm not used to walking into the lunchroom during breakfast time and seeing the head cashier reading books to children. I think that is just wonderful, and no one asks her to do things like that or tells her to do things like that. Barb will just decide she's going to read a book to students during breakfast.
I have walked these halls for 30 years, and I figured out the other day I have had 1,000 kids walk through these halls, and little do they know that they have touched my life in some way, whether it was just a hug or a kind word or whatever it was, but I want them to know that they'll always hold a special place in my heart.
She is fantastic. I know some kids, if she's not there, they don't want to go and eat. It's just important to have somebody they know.
Since I have been here, I've dressed up as a dinosaur. I have been SpongeBob, and these are some of the things that we've done previous years when we had SpongeBob theme.
If you got them engaged in doing something or looking forward to doing something other than eating the lunch, then it's better. And Barb is so creative with that.
I try to make the office a place that's kind of fun for kids, and I'm really into like the color and whatever, and so when the kids come down here, I want them to feel welcome and warm and know that they can just come to me for anything, and I'll try to help them out.
Lunch actually is a big part of the kids' day. It's a time for them to relax and a time for them to let down their guard. And it's also a time where they need to know that whoever prepares the lunch cares about them too, and she does. And the person in the lunchroom actually really affects their afternoon and how it goes. And knowing them like she does and caring about them and talking with them really makes a big difference for our afternoon and the kids, just their overall education. I mean, they look forward to lunch and they like to eat there. So that says a lot about her in itself.
This is Spartan country here, and a lot of times in the lunchroom we'll have, we'll dress up in either Spartan, green and white, or we'll dress up in the other color. And as you can see, I'm a Spartan fan. So down in the lunchroom, what we do is, this means yes, and this means no. But then there's some kids that they don't like it when I go like this, but I always say this is for Michigan and this is for state. So, but this is Michigan State country here. I love when I walk through the halls and I look at a child and they have a little skip to their walk, and it's just very touching to me. And so I guess you can say that I've been here so long because I just love my job. I love it here. And I've been very blessed to have this job.
She truly cares for the kids. She is very, very sincere in that.
So she's an educator, she's a very caring person, a wonderful member of the community.
The kids don't dread the lunch hour. They love it.
And also, remember that Mrs. Munson loves you. Go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers.